Southern New England being hit with its latest round of winter weather. Snow expected to continue falling throughout the morning, including here in North Smithfield, where you can see it is now coming down very hard in the northern part of the state.
We've heard Pete and TJ exclaiming how fast the snow is starting to fall in some communities. TJ joining us now with a look at our pinpoint weather and traffic together. You said Ashaway's already seen at least 2 inches, right?
Yeah, down there in the southwestern part of the state. Just got a report in on Twitter of 2 inches of snow, a little bit more than 2 inches already down there. Let's take a look at what is going on at Route 4, West Allenton Road. And you can see that the road is snow covered. The snow is coming down. The roadways, the conditions on the roadways will continue to deteriorate throughout the course of the morning. We're not only going to be seeing the roads getting snow covered, but we're also going to be seeing poor visibility, especially when that snow is coming down heavily. And we're seeing a moderate to heavy snow here in the Providence area. We're kind of looking down through a little bit more in the way of sky here. So it looks a lot worse than it probably is in Providence, but you can still see it's snowing pretty good in the capital city. Temperature at 26 in Gloucester, 28 in Providence, 30 Fall River, 28 degrees in New Bedford. If anything, throughout the course of the day, we'll be rising into the lower 30s, and that would be late morning and into the afternoon hours. You can see we've got some blue covering just about all of southern New England. I still think this is some snow down in here, perhaps even some heavier snow working its way through Narragansett and headed through Newport. We will be seeing some green and pinks on the screen at the south coast later in the morning, but for now I think we're dealing with all snow. Temperature at 29 degrees down there at the University of Rhode Island. You can see a little bit of snow falling here. Every once in a while, the picture kind of gets fuzzy, an indication that we are seeing a moderate amount of snow down there in Kingston. Satellite radar picture is showing the blue extending from Cape Cod now all the way back into New York City. And notice how we've got this pink and the green not too far away from us. As warmer air gets involved into this system, we're going to be seeing the pinks and the greens working its way into our area, which of course represents some ice and eventually some rain with that green. We'll have an area of low pressure pass off to our south and east later in the day. As it pulls away, the colder air is going to come back, and so any sleet and rain will be turning back over to a light snow later in the afternoon and for the evening commute. But look at this for the morning hours. 9 a.m. our Futurecast computer is indicating a period of moderate to heavy snow, snowfall rates 1 to 2 inches an hour, anywhere between 7 and 10 a.m. Here we are at 10 a.m. Still some darker shades of blue, but also take note of what's happening here. We're beginning to see some sleet working its way into the south coast, the green not too far away. Later in the morning, around noontime, the snow begins to head northward. The sleet advances northward. We'll see the rain across parts of southeastern Massachusetts, and the lighter precipitation will continue through much of the afternoon. Notice how we're still dealing with snow and sleet in the Providence metro area. It'll be a battle between snow and sleet, I think, through much of the afternoon, with rain around Narragansett Bay and the south coast. And then as that low pulls away, the colder air arrives, and we'll be dealing with some snow showers throughout much of the evening, and then we'll be seeing clearing skies for tomorrow. Here's how I expect the snow to pile up in Providence now until about 7 a.m. Up to 2 inches, between 7 and 10 a.m., 3 to 4 inches, 1 to 2 inches expected between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a total of 5 to 8 inches in Providence, of course with some sleet mixing in at times. 8 to 10 inches expected north and west of Route 295, 2 to 5 inches along the south coast, where you'll see more in the way of sleet and more in the way of rain. Here's your 7-day Futurecast, and yeah, we are tracking another storm potentially for late in the weekend. Right now, it looks like it is not going to be as intense as originally thought, but that could easily change, and it's something that we're going to be monitoring very closely over the coming days. But for the next few days, it looks dry and kind of cold.